Alright, so today I am back with another video, and today's video is going to be shows that I plan on watching in 2018 or are my most anticipated. So just as a fair warning, some of these shows are shows that have not come out yet and are set to release early this year, and other shows are shows that have already come out but that I haven't gotten around to watch. So the first show on my list is Bungo Stray Dogs, for specifically the dub. I've always preferred dubs to subs because it's just easier for me to see and understand and be able to comprehend the show without having to pay attention to constantly watching subtitles. So I've heard a lot about this show online, and I heard about a lot of it when I was at Youmacon in November. From its description, it seems like a really cool, like, supernatural mystery show with a darker vibe, which is, you don't get a whole lot of shows. You might get a supernatural show, but most of the times they're either very serious or like gritty, like Hellsing, or kind of like silly and goofy, or with something like, I don't know, like Blue Exorcist. So it definitely brings something to the table. The dub sounds awesome. If you're interested, there's a preview on Funimation on their YouTube, which I will link to the description of this video. But overall, I'm really excited with seeing the show. Anime just seems great. Seems like a great premise with it linking back to, classic literature. And I really think this show is going to bring something we've never seen before. Alright, number 2 on my list is How to Keep a Mummy. This show, actually, when I made the video, it had not launched yet. So that's why we just have a title card and not a video. It seems like a cute little show. It's about a kid who has a mummy who can fit in his pocket. It's not going to be life-changing or groundbreaking anime, but it does seem like kind of a lighthearted anime that's something just fun to watch and something really enjoyable. Number 3 is, I think this is Dame X Princess Anime Caravan. I'm pretty sure that's how you say the title of it. This show is a new, How to Keep a Mummy. This is a totally brand new show that's slated to come out sometime this winter in early 2018. It seems like a really fun fantasy romance reverse harem, kind of like Diabolic Lovers, but better. I tried watching Diabolic Lovers. I really didn't like it, but I think if this takes more of like the Oran or like the Noragami or Kami-sama Kiss route. Okay, number 4 on my list is Haikyuu. Since Yuri on Ice really warmed me up to the idea of these sensational sports animes, I guess I'll take a chance on it. It's a super popular series. I know it's on its 3rd season, and I've heard like fragments of an English dub, and it seems pretty good. But I think that this will definitely be a show that I will really enjoy. Number 5 on my list is a show a lot of people have heard of, Black Clover. Now, I did start watching the show when it first started coming out, just with the English subtitles, and I really didn't like it because most people know the issue with the Japanese voice actor for the main character, whose name I cannot remember at the moment. But since the English dub is almost complete, and I've heard bits and pieces of the English dub on Funimation's website, I think that alleviates a lot of my problems with the show. And it also seems like a pretty neat premise that seems to stray away from your traditional, shonen anime, which will be very exciting to watch. Alright, number 6 is a show that I started watching at the tail end of 2017 but never gave it my full attention. It is Seraph of the End. It's a series that I feel like is kind of overlooked a lot of times when people are talking about like these supernatural animes. Its premise is like vampires end up taking over the world. It's kind of a battle royale thing, almost like, I think the closest thing I can use to describe it is, I know I go back to these shoes a lot, but like Hellsing meets Attack on Titan. From what I've seen and read of it, has a lot of action and character development, seems solid, and has very nice animation, so I'm looking forward to where this series goes, because I'm not sure as of now if it's just a one and done type of deal or we're going to expect a 2nd or a 3rd season. Number 7 is a show that I saw all over my Crunchyroll and Funimation account, and it's Prison School. I went and read up on the premise that it's about boys who go to all the girls' school and they end up harassing the girls, or they do something to the girl and they end up going to prison and have to escape this prison. It looks like a really wild and a really fun show. Like, I know I say this with a lot of shows, but this is truly something I've never seen before, and it just seems like kind of like a wacky adventure type of thing, maybe like a JoJo meets like Space Dandy, I guess. I think this will be like a fun, just a silly, kind of weird and out there kind of anime to watch, and maybe hopefully we'll get it dubbed and see it somewhere like in America on Toonami on the Adult Swim. Number 8 on my list is Watamote. Now, this is a show that I feel like I've seen a lot, especially when I got back into anime when it was when I started watching anime around like 2012, 2013, because that's when the series actually came out and it was at its height of popularity. But I have seen it around a lot now, and it never caught my interest until now. And it seems like an offbeat high school romance that doesn't fall into your like usual anime high school tropes about a girl who just, you know, cannot get anyone, who can't get a boyfriend, and who can't find friends to like her, which I feel like is a nice twist on what we usually see in animes and your anime female protagonist. So I'm looking forward to look at this almost melancholy kind of comedy of errors type. Alright, and last but not least is number 9, which is a show I think almost everyone has heard of at this point in time, because it really is taking the anime community by storm, and it is the Ancient Magus or Magus Bride. Don't really know how to pronounce it. Now, I have seen several clips of the show, and I actually went and watched the pilot for the episode over this past weekend, and it is very stunning. It almost reminds me of if they did a Studio Ghibli movie, but not as a movie, but as a TV show. Now, when I say that the animation, I don't mean to say that the animation here looks cheap, but I mean it just has that kind of grand feel, but keeping it on a TV level. And this is another anime show, magic anime show, and I feel like compared to most shows, it actually has kind of that magic vibe in the sense of like it's whimsical and wonderful and also dangerous, like something very Disney-esque, which we don't see a lot of in anime. So I didn't really rank these shows in any, you know, particular order in which I'm excited to, you know, see or watch it, but definitely if I were the Ancient Magus Bride, we would have saved this for last, and this would have been my most anticipated show to watch in 2018. Now, just because I started watching all these shows does not mean I will in any way, shape, or form be, you know, dedicated to watching them all till the end of their second season. But this is basically just to give me a list of things to watch and hopefully review upon. So thank you for watching this video. You know, click the like, comment, and subscribe button. You can follow us on all of our social medias below. Check out our SoundCloud account for episodes of our actual podcast, which hopefully will be either weekly or bi-weekly, dropping either every Friday or Saturday and Sunday, depending on when I get to editing them together. Alright, so thank you so much, and, you know, see you next time.